Hi everyone, welcome to the party. Welcome to Getting Messy with ScrappyKathy. As you can see, my paper towels here are already messy from my test of the process I'm going to show you today. And here's the finished product. It was not really a finished product. It's what I did to this card. May end up as a card backing, something else. Anyway, today is all about shine. And you've seen me use ColorBurst before and oxide inks, and both of those products are wonderful, but they're not known for their shine or their glitter or glimmer. And you can always add sequins and there are all kinds of ways of adding shine to your projects. But what I wanted to show today were some things using some of the oldest products in my stash. I've got these Tattered Angels Glimmer mists in a variety of colors. I've got some Perfect Pearls mist. Even have some Heidi Shine, which everyone knows about. And I tend to use these products for flicking and making droplet looks on my mixed media layouts, not so much for spraying and misting. So I thought I'd try something different today. I love ColorBurst, and I have two colors today that I wanted to use, Peony and Naples Yellow, which when mixed together make a really beautiful tangerine orange. And so I thought I would typically you mist your paper with water, and then you sprinkle the powder on, and it bursts into really beautiful patterns. And I thought that would be nice, but what if I could make those bursts shiny or glimmery, if you will? So I thought I'd use a light color of Glimmer mist. I'm going to use this yellow. I'm not quite sure if the color is named anywhere on it. I'm going to shake it up to get the glittery crystals incorporated into the liquid. I'm going to use this as my liquid base instead of water. It's water-based, and it tends to stay wet for a little bit, long enough for me to be able to do my thing here. And then we'll try some other stuff. So here I got some larger droplets as well as some fine mist. I'm going to take the Naples Yellow and sprinkle it. And you can kind of see it. Bring it closer to the camera. You can kind of see it spreading out. And there are, in this yellow, this Naples Yellow, it has the slightest green tint to it. And you can see those green pigments kind of coming out in the water. So before that is dry, I'm going to add some of the peony, and you can kind of see that beginning to spread out. And then I thought I'd like to see a little more spread of that color, so I'm going to add some more of the mist. And you can kind of see, I'm sorry if the background paper towel is a little bit distracting, but you can kind of see some of that spreading out. And what I don't know if you can see is the shine, the glimmer. You may be able to as I hold it this way, but it's kind of dripping and twirling around, and the colors are mixing. It's mixing. This is exactly the same process I used on this one, but you can see the colors are completely different. I thought I might add just a little. I have an orangey, it's called Peach Delight Glimmer Mist, and I thought I might do a couple spots around, and it's going to react a little bit with the other colors, but again it adds some shine. Now, just to do something a little bit different, I thought I might add some Heidi shine in the gold just to kind of get some of those areas filled in, and just to see. Now I'm letting it really move around and mix in, and it kind of creates a little bit of a border. So I'm going to get a paper towel to sort of let that dry. It's going to somewhat set it, though I'm not really ready to be done with it yet. I would like to see, I have a set of metallic liquid metals by Ken Oliver, who is the incredibly talented guy who makes the ColorBurst products. And I've been lucky enough to attend a couple classes with him, and he's amazing. He's just a really cool guy to begin with, but he's also is brilliant in figuring out how to use these things. I'm going to do, normally you would take a fairly wet version of your background and you drip, as the colors were bursting, in the middle of the color you would drip some of this. This is liquid, the liquid metals as it says. And the liquid metal would disperse with the bursting of the colors. I'm going to do something a little bit different and try to make a pattern on it. I do know about it that it tends to stand up. It has some dimension to it. I didn't know to expect that, but I kind of discovered it happily. So I'm really just making some streaks, and as those dry, I'm not going to roll over those with a paper towel, but you can kind of see the shine there. Okay, so that's my example. I'm going to cut the video short. I'm going to tell you that your challenge here is to add shine to your layout with something that you haven't used in a while. And for me, I haven't touched the metallic, the liquid metals in well over a year. I use ColorBurst. I tend to use ColorBurst all the time, probably at least once or twice a week. But the Glimmer mists, to be honest, most of these were purchased from a local scrapbook store that was going out of business, and I had never used the product before, but it was drastically on sale, as you can imagine, and I bought up a few colors, and I loved it at the time. I sprayed, I had some papers that I had bought there that were watercolor papers that had some resist patterns on them. I'll see if I can find one of those and I'll take a photo of it and show you. And I tended to spray there with lots of different colors and have those resist patterns show up. And I thought I'd show you this as it's drying now. That the glossy part of those liquid metal streaks will stay up. There's a light shine across the entire background created by the Glimmer mist, the two colors of Glimmer mist that I use, these two, the orange and the yellow. And then I added a few spots of Heidi shine, and then now I have these streaks. So there's several different layers and dimensions, and the streaks kind of pull some of the ColorBurst with it. I believe that if I were to wait for the liquid metals to dry, I would, and then I sprayed with some water, I could get some more movement in the ColorBurst without the gold streaks being diminished. So I may try that at some point. But I'm going to turn you loose now to go find things that are hidden in your stash. Add shine. If you don't have any of these products or anything, any spray inks or anything that you can use, certainly adding sequins or glitter, a glittered embellishment or anything along those lines, some having a layer or two of glittered paper under your photo, anything that adds shine. So let's shine it up out there and have fun this weekend. Have a great party. Bye.